What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Today I've got a story time for you guys that is a little bit different. It's basically just gonna be me telling you guys about a wild night that me and the boys had a little bit ago, where we ended up meeting a bunch of crazy people at 4 in the morning, and it was just a pretty funny time. Regardless, I figured it would be something y'all enjoy, so without further ado, be sure to press the like button, or no joke, no scam, you're gonna get kidnapped at 4 a.m. And without further ado, let's get into it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
It's not good. Nice rack in her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million. Swear I'm a little drunk, but it's a hell of...
Alright, so it's safe to say that usually only weird or crazy people are out at 4 in the morning. And I guess I'm definitely a little bit bizarre, bro. Like, I talk to video games as my job. And about, a year ago now, before everything went to crap, I had a couple friends in town, and I live in Vegas. And whenever people are in Vegas, they really want to see the strip, dude. They're like, oh my god, it's gotta be so cool. Gambling is sick. I bet you the strip is a shining beacon of swag. And listen, there are sometimes 100% where the strip is fantastic. The strip is great. It's a good time. That being said, the later in the night it gets, usually like the drunker the people get and the weirder they get. You know what I mean? Like everybody by 4 a.m. that's relatively normal is like back in bed or at least getting near their hotel room. Maybe not everyone, but you get the idea. So a couple of my friends that were in town really wanted to go down to the strip, and so we went down there, and obviously we started partaking in activities that you do on the strip. So we started to get a little hydrated, and as we were walking around, just like looking at the lights, doing all the cool stuff, talking to people and whatnot, time started to move pretty quick. And because we were all in a little bit of a different state, we weren't exactly like checking our phones, checking our watches, so time started to really get away from us. And I noticed that something was off when like the fun people that used to be, walking around everywhere, the crowded walkways, became very empty. And what used to be fun people started to be the type of people that like you didn't want to make eye contact with on the off chance they thought it was a threat and decided to rip your throat out of your esophagus, right? And at that time I decided to look at my phone, and I very distinctly remember it being like 4:30 a.m. And I was like, guys, it's 4:30, and everyone was like, oh crap, we should probably like start walking back to the place where the Ubers were. So it's 4:30 and we start walking back, and obviously if we would have just gotten there no incident, there wouldn't have been a story time. But while we're on the way there, one of my friends who isn't from this town and just hasn't really learned to like ignore people trying to give you stuff on the street started talking to this dude handing out these like pamphlet cards. And listen, if you're from a big city, you know exactly what these people are, bro. They're just paid to sit out here and like give you stuff, and try to make you feel guilty, so you go there or give them money. So usually you just ignore them and keep walking, you know what I mean? But my friend's from a small town, so he starts talking to the dude, and sure enough, this guy is telling us about, there's this club a little bit that way, and it's really cool, and you guys should go. And we're like, no, I don't think we're gonna go to the club. We're actually trying to go home. It's 4 in the morning. I'm sure the club is closing down soon. And he's pretty understanding of that, right? But what happens next is really bizarre. Instead of like letting us walk away fine, no incident, he starts telling me and my friends about how he's a starseed, which, for those of you that don't know, I know because he explained it to me, means that he basically has alien thoughts and DNA inside of him, and when he's on copious amounts of certain substances, he becomes an alien and gets, like, alien powers. And obviously, even though I'm out of it, I'm like, yeah, okay, you're crazy, dude. People want to believe in themselves, that's one thing. You start telling me that you are a rare human that has alien consciousness infused into your body, and sometimes you have memories of an alien, I'm gonna start looking at you crazy, bro. There's nothing I can possibly do to change that. And obviously the group kind of gets quiet at that point, and then he says something really funny. He's like, do you guys want to see proof of my alien powers? And whenever somebody starts talking about how they're an alien, they have alien memories or whatever, yeah, I do want to see your alien powers, bro, because I know there's no way this guy's actually an alien. And off the off chance he is, dude, if somehow he like calls a UFO down from the sky. Whatever, I'm out. I'm going to Mars. You guys have a good time vibing on Earth, losers. I'm out. There's better things to do. Or I get to laugh at a guy trying to prove he's an alien. So obviously we say yes, and he's like, all right, everyone stand back. So we take a step back, and he closes his eyes, and he starts like humming, you know? And he's humming for a bit, and it starts getting really intense, like like almost like a goddamn NASCAR engine, dude. This guy is humming with such intensity. And obviously we're like, is he pooping his pants right now? What could he possibly be doing to just be hummy, hummy, huh? And then he opens his eyes just as quickly as he closed them, and he goes, did you guys see it? And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I did not see a single thing. Like, if you want me to keep it a buck with you, he closed his eyes, hummed so hard I thought he was about to poop his pants, and that was it. I did not really see anything else happen. So we're like, wait, what was supposed to happen? And he's like, oh, I started glowing. You probably couldn't see it because of all the neon lights. Homie really said that he started glowing because he hummed so hard, which first of all is a lame superpower. I don't know how many of you guys have seen Sky High, but there's a guy in that movie whose power is he can like glow yellow like a glow stick, and everybody talks about how useless his power is, because guess what? I'm sorry, unless you're like attending a rave or playing laser tag, I don't think having the ability to become a glow stick is a super cool power. But even then, homie just straight up didn't glow. Like, at least having a power is having a power. Even if it is lame, at least you have a superpower. Nah, this guy was not in one of those situations, bro. He really was just humming, convinced that he had made himself glow. To this day, I'm almost 100% sure he literally just like made up whatever power he remembered from Sky High in that exact moment. But when we start telling him that he wasn't glowing, he starts being like, all right, well, I have other powers I can show you. And now we're invested. So he's like, all right, come with me and I'll show you some powers. And I tell him straight up, we're not going to your house. We're not going to your car. We're not going in an alleyway with you. If you're going to show us your powers, you need to show us it here. You know what I mean? I don't know if this guy thought I was a moron, but I'm not about to follow some dude that swears he's an alien with superpowers off the brightly lit, very safe area, off of it to like some dark, sketchy area where him and all of his alien friends might be waiting to, I don't know, abduct my wallet from my pocket. So he looks at me and he's like, you too are a starseed. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he starts saying that only other aliens have the ability to speak to other aliens like that. So he didn't realize that I was also an alien, and he apologizes for the disrespect. And now I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I am not an alien. I'm 100% human. All right, guys, I'm going to interrupt the video for just 1 second. On screen now is actually a PlayStation gift card. I give away a gift card in every video I post here on this channel as a way to just say thank you to everyone who's subscribed with notifications on. So if you haven't already, be sure to press those 2 buttons. I'm literally giving away money, and it's free, and you got nothing to lose. If you are already subscribed with notifications on, then thank you so much. You are one of the people that really makes this channel go round, and it is very, very appreciated. And yeah, I'll shut up and let you guys get back to the story. Enjoy. So I tell him that I'm human, and he starts saying that's not true, and obviously I must have been way too powerful of an alien if they wiped my memory and didn't allow me to remember that I'm an alien, bro. I'm getting gaslit by a crackhead at 4 a.m. when I'm wasted. I don't know what's happening. So we're kind of like, okay, we gotta go. So we start going to leave, but now this guy is convinced I'm an alien. So he's like, I need to get your phone number so I can start telling you all about your alien ancestry and how to use your powers. And I'm like, you know, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care. I'm really okay not being an alien. I'm fine. And he starts saying that, like, no matter how hard I reject my destiny, there's nothing I can do to run from the fact that I am of another world. Honestly, I was feeling like the main character in an anime, bro. Like, no, Dad, I do not want to be the next ninja. Well, son, ninja is in your DNA. There is simply nothing you can do to escape the fact that your fate is ninja. Haha, there is nothing. So, regardless, man, I'm just kind of like, all right, well, we're gonna go. So we start kind of walking away, but he's following us, trying to convince me that I have to come with him to learn my alien journey. And we get off the kind of walkway to the point where there's kind of like bushes to the left of us. And as we're walking, like a cop car drives by. And when the cop car drives by, Mr. Starseed, Alien Genius, 420 Swag, Blaze It, Mr. God himself dives into these bushes, dude, like full swan dive. You know in Black Ops 1 how you can dolphin dive into the bushes? Like, that's honestly what this guy does. He flings himself into the bushes with some veracity, and we're all kind of like, all right, now's our chance. And it was almost like an unspoken thing. While he's in the bushes or like trying to get out, me and all my friends, nobody says anything. We just start running to try to get away from this dude who's been following us. So we're running. We start like weaving in and out of casinos and whatnot. And we hear him being like, guys, behind us. And we're like, nope. We're really okay, Mr. Crazy Alien Dude. We don't want anything to do with you, bro, because he was just following us. We didn't know what to do. So after we ran away for a bit, we're like, all right, it's about, 5:15 in the morning now. After getting chased by a crazy dude who thinks he's an alien, we're like, it's time to go home. So we call an Uber, we head to the nearest casino that has an Uber, and we're thinking that everything's gonna be good. So we end up getting into this Uber, everything's fine, me and all my friends fit in, we're going to the address, and the guy starts asking us if we had a good night and whatnot. And obviously we're still a little tipsy, so we start telling him about the crazy alien dude and how like he was convinced that I was an alien, and it was just awkward, and he was chasing us and he dove into the bushes. And the guy is really quiet when we're telling him this story. You know how usually when you're telling somebody something funny or crazy, like they'll laugh or be like, oh my god, that's crazy. So I finally get to the end of the story and he's like, well, I think that some people just have different beliefs and you shouldn't count them out. And we're kind of like, yeah, okay, maybe, man. And then he starts talking about how he's been a starseed since the mid-'80s, bro. In one night, I met two of these dudes. I had never met anyone before that swears that they have alien consciousness embedded in their DNA before, dude. But in one night, I get chased by one, and then I hop in the whip and start talking about how crazy this dude is, only to be telling it to another one who's convinced he's an alien. Obviously, it was very awkward too, considering I had just slammed the other dude for like being a crazy crackhead and like all that stuff. So as soon as he started talking about how he's one too, I immediately was just super embarrassed because I was like, oh my god, even though this dude's crazy, that's just awkward. Just absolutely dunking on something somebody believes in, not knowing it, oops. So whatever, he starts telling us how he's an alien, and at that point, me and all my friends in the car just simultaneously, like once again, a small unspoken agreement amongst the boys, just agreed to shut up and not say literally anything for the rest of the ride, because there was no way that anything that this dude was about to say or anything we were gonna say was gonna end in anything but an argument. How do I respond to that, bro? Like, yeah, you're right. You definitely are an alien with alien consciousness. And here's what's wild, bro. If you guys are aliens, if you have all these alien memories, if you're so sophisticated, you are from another planet with the ability to do interplanetary space travel, right? Why are you a crackhead on the Vegas Strip? That's all I'm saying, dude. Like, if you really are a genius alien with all the memories of this advanced species, the ability to make technology never thought of by man, you also would not be a crackhead. You wouldn't be picking up drunk people at 4 in the morning. Like, Bill Gates might be an alien, all right? Elon Musk, we're not too sure that guy's human. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like if aliens are on Earth, they're in charge of this hoe. They're not like picking me up. My goodness, imagine getting in a spaceship for 800 years. You have to light speed travel across the galaxies just to drive Scrubby and his friends home, dude. What the hell? Anyways, the guy finally gets us home, bro. We get out of the car, we all go inside, and we're kind of just sitting there in the living room talking about what just happened. And we all agreed that that was so bizarre. The odds of meeting that many people that all think that they're aliens in one stretch of time is either the aliens trying to send us a time or a sign, or my city's just full of crazy people. And I really do think it's the later, because I've met a lot of crazy people in this town. But realistically, dude, you never expect to meet two people that are both secret aliens that forgot their existence but then remembered it, but then also the aliens don't want them. I'm still really not too sure what's going on right now, bro. I will say, homeboy had me blushing when he said I was an alien, though. Like, gee, you really think I'm out of this world, mister? Thanks. That means a lot. Before you told me that I was an alien, I was really thinking about just getting in a rocket without a helmet on. I don't know, bro. If I am an alien, trust me, if I ever go to the national meeting of the Fleepledort gang on planet Zimbop, I will let all of you know, bro. I'm not gonna be a selfish starseed and keep the secrets of alien existence from the people. The second they start sending me mind control messages, I'm letting all y'all know. Don't worry, I will keep America and the Earth safe. That's priority number 1. Sorry, aliens, but you guys didn't raise me. The internet did. That's where my loyalty lies. USA. USA. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know this was a very weird story time. I don't really know what I'm gonna title it. Maybe like people you meet at 4 a.m. or something. I have no clue. But yeah, it was just an interesting situation I figured you guys would enjoy hearing about. If you did enjoy listening to it, I would really appreciate y'all doing me a favor and pressing the like button. It just helps the video do better. And if you wouldn't mind commenting down below, I would appreciate it as well. If you guys were an alien, what planet would you be from? All right, that's what I want you guys to comment down below. Mars, Flingelborp, whatever. It's really up to you. You guys let me know. Other than that, if you are new, you should subscribe and turn on notifications. I post, simply put, the best story times over Valorant gameplay posted in the year 2021. It's a simple fact. And you're never going to want to miss another upload. If you want more content, I do have a podcast called The Scuffed Cast. You can find a link to that down in the description, along with a link to the intro song. If you enjoyed it, the Spotify link's down there. And the last link I got to plug from the description is, of course, the merch store. Go ahead and get yourself some of the coolest merch to ever exist. I'm biased, of course, but it helps out the channel. And yeah, on that note, if y'all got stories you want to send in to my Instagram, it's at Scrubby. The Twitter is at Scrubby_69. And yeah, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. And hopefully I will see all of y'all with another video soon. I'm out. Peace.